are listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, episode 367. Hey there, you amazing human, and welcome to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, the podcast that is designed for female entrepreneurs who want to make more money in a way that is in alignment for them. If you're looking for practical advice, proven strategies, and expert insights to help you navigate the challenges of growing your business, then you've come to the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am your host, Angela Henderson, a proud Canadian living in beautiful Australia, and I'm a business coach, consultant, and strategist who has helped thousands of women around the world build successful businesses. Through solo episodes and interviews with successful business owners, industry experts, and thought leaders, you'll get insider insights into what it takes to succeed in today's digital age. Whether you're struggling to scale your business, looking for ways to boost your productivity, or seeking ways to overcome the challenges of being an entrepreneur, this show has everything you need to succeed and more. So subscribe, pop your headphones on, and get ready to creating the business and life you deserve today by allowing the Angela Henderson Online Business Show help you create a winning strategy, develop the right mindset, and build lasting wealth. Hey there, you amazing human, and welcome back to another awesome podcast episode with me, your host, Ange from Angela Henderson Consulting. I hope you are having a brilliant day no matter where you are in the world as we jump into today's topic around 8 reasons why businesses don't take action. And after working with women all around the world for many, many years, I can tell you one thing, that there are multiple things that I see over and over again, but then there are common threads that I see, common patterns that I see. And these patterns show up differently for each woman in business because obviously everyone is unique and everyone's business model is unique. But there are definitely some common themes that I've seen over the years around the 8 reasons why businesses don't take action. And the reality of it is you can't stop taking action. Action is the one thing that you should be doing every single day. Even if it's only for 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day of action is better than no action when your competitor is sitting there doing nothing. So I want you to think about, are you taking action right now in your business, or are you just scrolling on Canva or, talking about the birds and the bees? Because if you don't take action, you don't get your stuff in front of people, you don't build connection, you don't build your reputation, you don't build your credibility, and then people don't buy from you. Then you go back to a 9-to-5 job, then you fucking hate your life, and the cycle continues. So I want you to think about, where are you not taking action? I'm going to give you 8 reasons why you might not be taking action. And I'm also going to share with you some things that you can do now to, make those changes. So one of the reasons that I see businesses don't take action is that they're not in alignment. They are doing things that aren't in alignment with their health. They are doing things that are not in alignment with their finances. They're making offers and value ladders, and their pricing is out of alignment. Their alignment with their self and the community and their families are out of alignment. They are out of alignment. So I want you to think about right now, where are you most out of alignment? Strategy, where you need clarity, a business plan, accountability, and understand what you need to work on. Or is your health out of alignment? Your physical health, your spiritual health, or your mental health? Or is your wealth out of alignment? Your personal finances, your business finances, and even exploring generational wealth patterns? Or are your relationships out of alignment? Your community relationships with neighbors, friends, etc., or your family or yourself? Now, we can be out of alignment in multiple things, but it is really important that you start to bring in alignment, because when you are in alignment, you have more impact, you make more money, you have more fun, and you have less stress. So one of the reasons out of 8 that I'm going to share with you today that businesses don't take action is they're out of alignment. Because when you're out of alignment, you're doing things you don't want to do. So therefore, you stop taking action, you don't show up, and you wonder why sales don't come in. The second reason why businesses don't take action is they fucking overcomplicate their business. Remember the 3 things that I talk to you often about: build your audience, nurture your audience, sell to your audience. That is it, my friend. Stop overcomplicating, because when you overcomplicate your business, what happens again is you don't take action because you become overwhelmed, you have paralysis, you have procrastination, whatever that looks like. So stop overcomplicating your business. Remember, simplicity scales. The third reason why businesses don't take action is they don't have a plan. They don't know what to focus on. They don't know what results they should be looking at. They don't know what their data and the numbers that they should be looking at that's going to make a difference. They don't understand their pricing. They don't understand how to launch. They don't understand their visibility strategy. They just don't have a plan. And when you don't have a plan, in my opinion, you are doomed, because all the chaos is in your head. And when things are chaotic, again, you feel stressed. And if you feel stressed, you feel overwhelmed, and then you stop taking action. So you need a plan. Fourth reason why I see businesses don't take action is that they're making 2x decision versus 10x decisions. Now, if you haven't already gone and got the book, 10x is easier than 2x, I strongly suggest you run, not walk to get it. It's actually mandatory reading in my programs now. And when you start making 2x decision in your health, your wealth, your relationship, your strategy, you're only going to go so far in business. And when you start to make these 2x decisions about, say, allowing family members that treat you poorly to remain in your life versus shedding them, or you allow to continue to have a launch program, or you're about to launch a program that you don't really want to do, and it's only a 2x move versus a 10x move, these things start to impact you. But most businesses will not make 10x moves because that means they've got to get 80% of what they know, who they know, how they act. They don't want to do that because guess what? They then have to lose their identity to some degree. And so I want you to think about, are you making 2x decisions or 10x decisions? An example that I use often is that if I go to the shopping center, and for my health, I love donuts, but if I go to Kohl's or the shopping center, the grocery store, I buy 8 donuts and then I put those in the shopping trolley, then I eat them, then my stomach hurts. That is a 2x move for my health. And so again, I'm always asking myself, is this a 2x decision or a 10x decision? This is the fourth reason why I see businesses don't take action. The fifth reason why I don't see businesses take action is because of their mindset. And there are 7 major mindset blocks that I've seen in business owners that I've worked with that stop them from taking out action. Self-trust, the belief in yourself, your growth, and your integrity. Self-love, the sense of one's own value or worth as a person. Worthiness, the quality of being good enough. Money story blocks, those negative subconscious beliefs about money that limit you from achieving your success and desires. Obsessive thinking, a series of thoughts that typically reoccur, often paired with negative judgments. 6, divine timing, right? Which is the belief that everything is working for us at exactly the right time. But where people do this wrong, and it becomes a major mindset block, is they continue to manipulate what is actually in front of them to get what they want. And the 7th major mindset block that I see in people is imposter syndrome, which refers to believing that you're not as competent as others perceive you to be. Now, I would ask you to think about these 7 major mindset blocks that I just talked about: self-trust, self-love, worthiness, money stories, obsessive thinking, divine timing, and imposter syndrome, and think about which one of it hit you really hard in the gut. Which one was like, ooh, that was a bit of a trigger, Ange, because that's the one that you need to work on. Because when you doubt yourself and when you have this wobbly mindset, guess what? Again, you stop taking action because you question everything. Are you good enough? I don't know enough. I'm not being enough. So mindset. The 6th reason why businesses don't take action is they haven't healed their T1 and T2 trauma, right? T1 trauma, that big trauma, divorce, moving, unfortunately, some sort of abuse, like really big car accidents, really big trauma. T2 trauma, though, is like those little bits of trauma. So like you as a little girl, you pull in the mom's leg, you ask her to look at your painting, mom says no. You then compartmentalize in your brain that you're not enough because mommy didn't make time for you, and you carry that story forever. Keeping in mind that the 97% of our mind, again, people, that our decisions that we make is around our subconscious, around not feeling safe, not belonging, and not enough. So again, I see businesses stop taking action when they haven't healed their T1 and T2 trauma because, again, subconsciously they don't feel safe, they don't belong, or they're not enough. So this stops them from taking action. The 7th reason why businesses don't take action is that their nervous system is fucked. They are running on adrenaline. They are shaking. They are anxious. They can't sleep. They toss, they churn. They're worried. Their nervous system is fucked. And when your nervous system is fucked is like, how do you even function? You don't. And the 8th reason why I see businesses don't take action is that they do it alone. They try and figure everything out alone. They then don't know what to figure out, right? They then start to question themselves. They get in their head. They start to Google. They start to ask a whole bunch of Facebook groups of things. And then those people give them all different answers. And then they start guessing everything. And then they continue to do it alone. You cannot continue to do it alone because this stops people from taking action. Remember, as I say often on this podcast, whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. So choose wisely. So what can you do to change this and get out of this non-action taking right pattern that you've gotten yourself into? 1, the inner work needs to be looked at. And within the inner work, it could be talk therapy, it could be NLP, it could be hypnotherapy, it could be working with healers. But again, this is something that you really need to consider. The other thing that I look at is, what can you be doing daily? Meditation, grounding, journaling, right? Resetting your nervous system with breath work. The next thing is creating a strategic plan, right? So have you got your short-term and long-term plan mapped out? Do you understand the right things to work on that will bring you the biggest difference and give you the biggest return on investment? Right. And the other thing that you can do daily is your power hour, where, again, I've got a certain power hour that I do with my clients, but most importantly, that is around making sure that you open up shop before you do anything else. So have you connected with 3 people? Have you followed up with 2 people? And have you done your call to action post for the day, in addition to some journaling? What is it costing you by not taking action and by not looking at these things deeper? It's probably costing you financial freedom. It's probably costing you time with your family. It's probably costing you your mental health, right? The list goes on. So I really want you to think about the 8 things here that I talked about today and what one is showing up for you the most, and start to take some action. Are you not in alignment? Are you overcomplicating your business? Do you not have a plan? Are you making 2x decisions versus 10x decisions? Does your mindset need to be worked on? Do you need to heal your T1 or T2 trauma? Do you need to look at, re-regulating your nervous system? And where and how can do you know what I mean, get into a community of people, work with a business consultant like myself, join one of my masterminds, come to my conference, my 3-day conference at the Gold Coast, and stop doing shit alone. Because whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. I hope that you found that this podcast episode helpful today as I talk about the 8 reasons why businesses don't take action. And of course, if there's anything that I can ever do to support you, please head over to my website, angelahenderson.com.au, and I'm happy to help any way that will work for you, your business, your finances, and your family. But for now, have a beautiful day. And yes, I look forward to you joining me again for another awesome episode of the Business and Life Conversations podcast. Have a good one. Thanks for listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, www.angelahenderson.com.au.